Welcome, YouTubers, preppers, and fellow survivalists. This is the All-American Prepper coming at you. What you need to do is part of prepping and survival is to become a scavenger. What I mean by that is just watch the show alone, and anytime they find any resource, they use it. So now is the time to be saving aluminum cans, copper, brass. Save any and all metals. Save your jugs. I don't recommend saving empty milk jugs. No matter how much you bleach them, they still tend to breed bacteria. But any other jugs, save them. You can go ahead and put water in them with like 3 drops of bleach. That way you got that water piled up already. Because you're going to need water. You can pile all the food up you want, but without water, you got 3 days. So prep, use some water. If you can't afford to prep food, try to go a garden, no matter how small it is. It's not something you just do. It's something you learn how to do. So try to get ahead of the curve. Go ahead and start gardening any way you can. If you live in an apartment, you can get you some fluorescent lights, shop lights that you can get at Home Depot. Hang them up and have them to where you can adjust the height. Hang them as close to the plants as you can. If you get the fluorescent lights that say cool white, they can literally be touching your plants and they won't burn them. And the closer you have that light to those plants, the better they will grow. So, indoor gardening, let's just say the grid doesn't go down, or you're somewhere where there's a nuclear power plant and it's able to stay online. You can indoor garden. Or I strongly recommend, like I do, I run off solar out here. 99% of my electricity is solar. Use that solar to generate power to run those fluorescent lights, because they do not use much electricity. And they will grow your plants really well. You just keep the lights as close as possible. Now, if you get aluminum foil and cardboard or anything and wrap it around the plants or tape it to your wall, that aluminum foil or mylar works great, will reflect that light back on your plant. That way it's getting light from every angle. So the photosynthesis, which makes the plant grow, every bit of light you can get on that plant will help it grow. Now, if it's a fruiting plant, you need 12 hours of light on, 12 hours of light off, so it can fruit on a lot of plants. So they need darkness. And also, to build your plant strength, put a fan on them. If you have that fan constantly blowing on those plants, it will make them strong. So they will hold themselves up. They won't grow up all spindly and wiry and weak because they're having to fight that wind coming from that fan. It'll just make your plant stronger, and it makes them produce better. So I just thought I would tell you, be a scavenger. Any aluminum can you see, pick it up. Crush it. Pile that metal up, because we are experiencing a resource shortage. And eventually, when this war machine keeps cranking up, they're going to need that metal. And you may be able to barter with that metal. You know, if you got a bag of cans, if the paper money is no good anymore, you may be able to trade them cans for some seeds or for whatever you need. So save your metal, any metal. Now is the time to learn how to save and to scavenge, and do not pass up on any opportunity. Right now is the time to learn. Do not throw any food away. Find out a way to recook it, make it taste different. I make many meals out of the same food, and I do not use refrigeration. And I do have the luxury, I'm able to cook on a burner because I do have solar. But if you do not have solar, now's the time to stockpile you some wood. So when the grid goes down, you can cook on that wood. And that ash from that wood, you mix that with water when you water your plants, that makes great fertilizer. So this is the All-American Prepper. Be a scavenger. Be aware of your surroundings. Stay strapped. You know, at close range, I would rather have a knife than a gun. I can get to someone with that blade and do so much damage before they can even draw their weapon. So if I was you just pumping gas, I would have my blade in my hand, ready to rock. Beware of anyone that looks out of place. If someone's wearing a hoodie and it's hot, if someone's not wearing the proper clothing for the environment, you know, just there's little red flags to look out for. And go ahead and start training your mind for that now. Train the ones you love for that now. You need to be aware of what's going on around you. Watch the Angry Prepper. He's on point with everything. It's the All-American Prepper. Stay strapped, stay ready, stay dangerous, and have a blessed day.